Hiya, this is Tanya Meadows with Apple Tree Homeschool Academy and Apple Tree Home Daycare. Today I want to talk to you about last minute and impromptu lesson planning um, due to unforeseen circumstances. As you all know, when we work with small children, illnesses do circulate, and that's what's occurred this past week. Myself have caught strep throat, and two of the daycare children have. So I had to cancel the last 2 days of last week. And now we're upon the 4th of July here in 2 days. Tomorrow's the 3rd, and the next day after that will be Tuesday, July the 4th. So we've had family visit out of town and things like that. So yeah, I am last minute digging out my July 4th bin and getting things together. But I want to show you what you can do if you have some basics on hand and just throw together your color schemes and have a little bin already set aside in your storage area, and you don't have to run out last minute to shop. Now, I did run in today and go into the store for just a few things, and I'll show you what those are, but it took all of maybe 15 minutes. So previously, a month ago, I bought this pack of plates at Sam's Club, and then these napkins I had left over from Memorial Day, and I picked these up today when I ran into Kroger's. I've been under the weather, and today was my first day even out. Previously in my bin, I had a couple of star-shaped foil plates from years before. And previous years, I'd made these little puppets for circle time. But what they did, how I made them was this little cutouts here, and then laminate them, and then I hot glue them. Or you can use tape, packing tape. This one looks like it has packing tape on it, and stick a large craft stick to the back, and the kids love playing with these. You can also put magnetic tape on the back and use them on your whiteboard for counting. My children love those. So I'm going to need to put up my flag in the yard. And these are the books that I have. I have Corduroy's 4th of July, God Bless Our Country, The Berenstain's Bears, God Bless Our Country, Curious George Parade Day. And those are this one, and this one are all board books. So with family visiting and things to do, I'm not feeling 100% up to par. I ran into Kroger's real quick today just to see what they might have, and they had this gigantic sidewalk chalk in the shape of crayons. So they were on sale for $5 a piece per package. I got 3 packages, mostly so that I could have the reds and the blues. And then I picked up these little sunglasses. I picked up several bottles of bubbles with color blue at the dollar store, and I've already given my grandchildren those. So I had given away 5. I need to get some more. And then I put some balloons in this basket here, and we'll be pulling from those in the next couple of days. So I've got some from our bin, some Dollar Tree little stars here, and I love to use stars around Christmas and 4th of July, so that's why you'll see a star shape theme. Is that then we talk about the shape of the star. So that's also what's on the glasses and on the balloons. Earlier, I found this American 4th of July themed plate. So I dug out my red and blue little glass beads. Those usually in the stores in the floral section. And previously at a Dollar Tree, I had picked up these little buckets, these little white buckets, and those would be really cute to count the beads in and separate by color. I have a red and a blue Century, a couple of Century balls. I got this little tugboat at a local thrift store, and I'll put that on our vehicles. I'm using that for 4th of July because of the red, white, and blue. Okay. These are our Play-Doh cookie cutters that I'd previously gotten at Michael's Craft Store, most of them. Got USA. I've got some USA outlines. I have a variety of stars, and then the American flag cookie cutter. So previously I found these at Michael's. I've got some of the Melissa and Doug stampers, and I've just pulled out the blue and red. I don't know how you feel about this with respect for the flag, but you can take these little small flags that a lot of children receive and let them play with it throughout the week, and they can stick them into a ball of Play-Doh. I will need to get some more Play-Doh for this week. For our Play-Doh table, I also pulled out the red and blue utensils for Play-Doh, and I'm going to put them in this basket here. So that's what that's going to look like. For art, I have these dollar store stars that I found at a previous year and held back. We're going to paint those white. I've got scissor skills here with a old themed, July 4th themed advertisement catalog, and red and blue scissors. We can stamp with the Duodot markers in red. I have these little bears here. I think I even got these at Michael's or the dollar store one year, and I only have 3, so this is going to be for my older grandkids. You can use themed straws for counting, or use the red and blue craft sticks for counting, and then I have them in these cute little 4th of July themed little buckets that I would have got probably Walmart or the dollar store. And then you can also take some of those cardboard straws or any kind of straws, cut them in pieces, and these I left in longer strips here, and use Chanel sticks to thread them. This is a Melissa and Doug set, the bead set. I took all of the colors out except for the red and blue, and the children can stack them on the dowel rods or lace them onto the shoelace strings. And then I have this USA bag that I found at a department store, and the children love this in dramatic play. I've already blown up some balloons for the few children that I'll have tomorrow, and you may or may not be allowed to have balloons in licensed daycare, but this is a activity that will need to be supervised for choking hazards. Also, I wish I would have picked up the red pool noodles that I wanted today. I turned them down because I didn't know how I was going to use them, and now I realize that I could have used them for a baseball type of game with the balloons. So yeah, I was really thinking about picking up some red little pool noodles, and they are the perfect thing to hit little balloons with for a gross motor game. And then with any kind of blocks that you have or magnet tiles, just pull out the colors you need and put them on a tray or in a basket, and voila, you have your themed blocks. So I've got to set some of these things out in our daycare room. Hope you like these ideas. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Thanks. Y'all have a great 4th of July weekend. Happy Independence Day.